Hey everyone, I'm going to show you how to access your assignments this week and what documents you should be looking out for. So one way to do that, here I am on my elementary primary homeroom page for Ms. Adams. I'm going to scroll down to my post from Friday and you'll see three posts that have your assignments on there. So I'm going to click into that. I can also I'll just click into that quick. If I don't like scrolling down that stream, that's what that's called, the stream, see, I can go right over to classwork and all of your assignments will be there. So that might be easier for you to kind of navigate. You'll see the due date, so for 17 or April 17th, April 17th, April 17th. So that's this week on Friday. So everything else that's older, I don't really have to look into. So if I go into that reading assignments there, it's exactly the same as if I went through my stream. I'm going to view my assignment, and here you'll see some instructions on what I need to do. And then over here, you'll see those documents. So for reading, I need to look at my reading assignment plan, spend 30 minutes on my reading learning path each day, read for 30 minutes and complete your NTI daily reading reflection. And don't forget to click the turn in button when I'm finished on Friday. So if it's Monday and I click turn in, I'm going to return it right back to you because you have assignments every day that should be finished. So you can't be finished on Monday. So I'm going to click this first. And this should look familiar. It's very similar to what you had last week. And this will tell me exactly what I need to do each day. And you're going to notice that it looks almost exactly the same. So I have to do my clever lesson or my reading for 30 minutes. And then I'm going to make sure that I do my independent reading for 30 minutes. And I'm also going to complete a reflection for my reading. And then these are some optional things. So you'll notice that digital writing journal, that's there for you. And there's plenty of other things that you can work on if you have some extra time. So what I can do is just go back to that reading assignment. I'm going to click on my reflection. I've done my 30 minutes on Clever. I spent 30 minutes reading something either from Epic or in my own house. And now I get to look at my reflection sheet. So even here it tells you what to do for Monday. Complete 30 minutes of reading Clever Admentum Learning Path. The second thing I need to do is in the space below, choose one of the prompts to write about when reflecting on my reading today. So again, that's my 30 minutes of independent reading time. That's not Clever. I can choose the first option here or this option for a summary, and I can click right into here and today I read and so forth. Okay, so I can just keep writing every day. I can close out of that. It'll automatically save. On Friday, I need to make sure, let's say it's Friday, everything's filled in. I'm going to click my turn in button. Yes, it says 2 documents will attach. That's okay. I'm going to turn in, and you'll know that it's turned in because this screen will go away and it'll say unsubmit. That means you want to take it back. You don't need to click that unless I tell you to or unless you see that I've returned it to you. Now I'm going to go back to my coursework assignments. And let's go here. I'm going to look for math. For math, it'll give you an outline of what you need to do. I need to make sure that I'm doing my vocabulary and look at those 30 minutes on Clever. If you need help getting onto vocabulary, make sure to watch that video about how to access vocabulary in Prodigy. And this will tell me, in the same kind of format for reading, what I need to work on. So remember with vocabulary, you don't have to do those tasks all in one day. We broke it up into one task a day. So don't feel like you're exhausted at the end of the day because you've chunked out all of that time for vocabulary and then also did your 30 minutes on your Clever. So, all right, I'm finished looking at that. Let's say I went to vocabulary. It's Friday. I finished all of my 30 minutes every day. I'm ready to turn in. and it's done. And even though I'm not turning something in, I didn't change anything, like with the reading reflection, I was writing something every day. That's okay. You're just going to turn this in to let me know you've done it. And last but not least, when I go back to my assignments for vocabulary, there's really nothing that I need to change or turn in. Here's the website to go onto it, and all I'm going to do is mark as done. That just lets my teacher know, hey, I'm finished with that. If you go to vocabulary right now, you're going to see that I'm done. Now, some of you have done this before Friday because you finished this before Friday, and in this case, that's okay. Just go ahead and get it out of the way. If you finish this on Tuesday or Wednesday, and you've finished your quiz, you're ready to turn it in, you can do that. You can mark it as done. All right, so that's marked as done. And then when I go back to my coursework, I'll notice that I have done all of these things, 1, 2, 3. You can also see that through here. And it'll tell you when you click into your assignments, it's turned in. So if you notice that, hey, I thought I turned my math in. Well, if it doesn't say turned in, it's not turned in. And remember that that'll show up on my page as missing. So you just want to fix that. Okay, so I hope that helps. And as always, let me know if you have questions.